Hi friends, Stacey Robertson here with this week's Tea of the Week. I have one of our wonderful seasonal fall teas for you today. It is featured in our fall sampler and it's a brand new one. It's one that we've never had before. This is its seasonal debut and it is called Blackberry Bramble. And we've really never had a tea quite like this, and man, it's become really popular. Everybody really likes it. So I would suggest you give it a try, and because it is a seasonal tea, get it while it's hot, if you know what I mean. Okay, this is a beautiful white tea. I'm gonna get it steeping, and then I'm gonna tell you some more about it. And what I've chosen to make it in for you today is our SoleCup. And if you're my age, you know what that drawn out soul means, right? It was a show where people danced on TV. And so this is awesome because it takes in one of the hottest trends right now, which is adorable glass jars. So basically it's just an amazing, adorable glass jar. So if you're into meal prepping or if you've been canning this summer or doing that, we love making dressings and things in beautiful little jars. And so this is just a really nice tea adaptation of one of our favorite trends right now. And so I'm gonna go ahead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna steep this hot, but I'm going to drink it cold. So I'm gonna show you how I would use this to make a single glass of iced tea. Okay. So this is really light and fluffy. When we talk about measuring tea, we take in terms of how fluffy or how dense it is. This one is very fluffy, so I'm using about 3 of our spoonfuls. And what we do is it just screws right into the lid. And this is white tea, so I'm gonna use about 180-degree water to steep the tea, and then I'm gonna ice it. Okay. So what we like to do, white teas are very forgiving, and you can really steep them between 2 and 4 minutes. I like this one for 3 minutes, so we'll do it that way. And so, as I said, if you get in here and you dig around, you can find beautiful whole white tea leaves, some tea leaves and a bud. There's a few silver needle in here. So this is Mudan White tea, leaf style white tea that is simply withered and dried. White teas undergo the least amount of processing of any other category of tea, and they retain their antioxidant levels. So white teas have super high levels of antioxidants, super high levels of L-theanine, which is wonderful for having, you know, this lovely thing I call tranquil energy. So we get a little bit of an energized characteristic from the very low amount of caffeine, but it's buffered by extremely high levels of L-theanine that act like serotonin to the brain and give us this calm, relaxed, but also ability to focus and be energized. And so I think that white teas are very lovely. I really personally enjoy the energy level that they provide. And also white teas are known to be anti-aging. And so, yeah, you might want to bathe in this. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is white tea. It has chunks of dried apple, and it has blackberries. It has rose petals, and then there are also some blue mallow flowers in here. It has a softness and a gentleness that is really lovely. Makes a delicious tea, hot or cold. And like I said, this is one of our fall teas available in our fall sampler, along with some old favorites, Thankful, Pumpkin Spice, and Spice Cake, and Cinnamon Plum. So, as I said, white teas, super high in antioxidants, really good for you, extremely low levels of caffeine, and white teas can be a little pricier than, let's say, black teas for sure, and some green teas. But the lovely thing about white teas and oolong teas, you can reinfuse them several times. And this little cup makes it great to be able to do that. And it's nice just to be able to steep the same tea over and over. And then if you steep it like 4 times or so, you're actually getting a lot of bang for the buck. So that price per cup goes way down. And if you're managing your caffeine, little pro tip for you here is caffeine is one of the most highly water-soluble molecules in the tea leaf. And so when we pour brewing temperature water or even cold water over tea leaves, the caffeine is one of the very first components to be released from the tea leaf. And so whenever we re-infuse teas, that second, third, or fourth infusion, they are always caffeine-free or very nearly so. So re-infusing teas is a great way to enjoy your teas and manage your caffeine. And so that's a great way to do that. This is ready for me. And then at this point, we're just going to take the infuser out. It just simply unscrews. We set it aside, and we've got this big, beautiful, wide mouth jar, making it super easy. You can just dump the ice right in here. Give it a quick stir, and now you are off to work or school or just to have fun anywhere you're going. So this does close. You can't really turn it upside down and not leak, but it's fine for in your car carrier, in your car, or you could, tuck it in your bag if it's able to keep it upright. And yeah, beautiful heavy duty jar. Don't worry about this being glass. It's very thick and very durable. And then there's just a little sipping slot right there. The flavor is fruity and floral and light and delicate, but it has a lot of personality, a lot of pizzazz, a lot going on. I sure hope you give Blackberry Bramble a try. It is available at T-Bar for just $3 a cup or a glass, and it's 10% off at tmarket.com on our website this week only. I sure hope you give it a try. I think you're gonna love it, and I'll see you next week with our next Tea of the Week.